Aloha and welcome back to Children's Stories by Ohana, where we share children's stories from around the world and teach you how to play songs using my favorite instrument, the ukulele. My name is Uncle Amos, and today we go to Azerbaijan where I share a story about the sweetness of mulberries. Many years ago, the mulberry trees in the valley of the river Araz bore no fruit. The heart-shaped leaves gave shade in the summer, and in the winter, squirrels played on the bare branches. Under the shade of a spreading mulberry tree lived a family with 3 daughters, Ayla, Mariam, and Rasha. One day, an old woman came to their home. She gave the girls each a mulberry tree sapling. These trees are very special, she told the girls. I want you to look after them for me. We will, Anna, said the 7-year-old Ayla, who put her whole heart into everything. The 6-year-old Mariam was less sure. She loved looking after things, but there was also so much else that she loved to do. Must I water it? She asked. Yes, Mariam, the old woman laughed and turned to little Rasha, who was only 4 years old. Do you know what to do with the tree? She asked. Rasha wanted to be like her sisters, so she nodded very hard. The years passed and the trees grew. Ayla tended her tree every day. She gave it water whenever it looked thirsty, and she trimmed off the dead leaves. Ayla is putting so much into that tree, her mother thought. Mariam looked only at her tree 3 times a week. She gave it water and perhaps some manure, but then she would go and play with her friends or help her father. So Mariam only gave half of herself to her tree. Her mother thought because she loves everyone too, she spends her time that way. Rasha was so busy exploring the world that she never spent a long time with her tree. Sometimes she remembered to water it, but sometimes she'd leave it for days. Rasha is so young, thought her mother. After 7 years, when the trees had grown tall, the old woman returned. She revealed herself to be a jinn. The girls were frightened and tried to hide behind their trees. Don't be afraid, little ones, said the jinn. I've come to thank you for looking after my trees. She walked over to Ayla's tree and took the girl's hands. From today, this tree and its descendants will bear rich purple mulberries to remind us of how we can give love to one thing. Then she went to Mariam's tree and took her hands. This tree of yours, Mariam, she said, and all its descendants will bear red fruit. And this will remind us that we can share our love with one thing and the whole world. She bent down next to Rasha's tree. Your tree, little Rasha, she said, and all its descendants will bear fruit that is white. This is to remind us that sometimes we put all our love into the world. The jinn smiled at the 3 girls, but all the berries, she said, will taste sweet to remind us all of the 3 girls who tended to them. From then on, the mulberry trees in the valley of the river Araz began to bear sweet berries that are red, white, and purple. The end. Thank you for traveling to Azerbaijan with me. If you would learn to love how to play the ukulele and using songs from all over the world, please click on the links below. And remember, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and ping the notification bell so you never miss a story from me. Until next time, the stories continue.